reading, we're going to do your home life, your love life, and then your money and career. So it's pick a card. So pile 1 is the beautiful sun. Pile 2 is this beautiful world card with the lotus on top. And pile 3 is this lovely 10 of Cups. Okay, so just take a moment, see which card that you resonate with the most, and we will continue. Okay, so this is for everybody that picked pile 1. So we're going to do your home life, we're going to do your love life, and then we're going to do your money and career. So let's dive in. So this is for pile 1. Let's have a look at your home life. Okay, so what I can see in your home life is some swift action coming into your home life in the style of justice, right? So this is the legal system, okay? And it looks like the legal system is on your side. So if there's any concerns around your home life where you feel things are out of balance, you're going to be recompensed, or the law is going to fall on your side, or you're going to see justice served in your favor. And this is going to come in quite quickly because we have this lovely celebration card here as well. So I know it's going to be a really good outcome for you. And you could indeed end up celebrating with friends and family around this outcome. Now, it looks like this particular aspect is around money. Okay, could be that someone's holding on to money, or you've been holding on to money, and money is going to fall in your favor because I see you moving forward out of this situation in your home with a cup of love. It means that you're in a position to move forward and potentially give money to somebody else or pay for something like that. So that's your home life. So it's a really good card. It's a really good set of cards. So the overriding factor in your home life is justice, the law, where the law is obviously on your side, as I've just said, but where the law is seen to be the adjudicator over what is happening. So it's almost like you can put your situation into the universe's hands, because the universe has a law as well, okay? And you can place it into their hands knowing that the outcome is in your favor. So I really like this. So everything is going to be readdressed and rebalanced where your home is concerned. Oh my goodness, right, even a more amazing card. So what we're finding here is really positive partnerships, right? In business, in relationships with anybody to do with money. This could be work opportunities, it could be I don't know, like real estate. It could be with someone potentially that owes you money, that they're going to come to you and support you with whatever they owe, that sort of thing. So really, really positive card in any relationship around money and finance. So the justice is going to bring energetically you in a positive connection with anybody or anything around you where money is concerned. There could even be this really good energetic exchange as well. So really, really positive cards around your home life. So let's jump onto your love life. Let's have a look at your love life. So this is for pile 1. And we're going to have a look at pile 1's love life. Oh, so you've got quite a lot of cards fell out there. So let me just get them. Right, got some really interesting cards here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to reshuffle, pop them in and see if they pop out again. Okay, so let's do your love life. Pile 1's love life. Ooh, some strong cards here. Wow. So what I see here is very strong cards in your love life. I see someone coming into your life or re-entering your life, and they're quite a dominant person, right? They've got quite a dominant energy, and they come with them with opportunities. Okay, but the opportunity is coming with strings, right? Because this person you may not have the healthiest relationship with this person. It could be codependent, it could be sort of addiction, that sort of thing. It could be hot. I mean, it could have a lot of passion here, okay? But the entering of this person actually leads you to a really massive transformation in your life. It's like they're the catalyst of some sort of development within yourself, some sort of closing down of old cycles and opening up of new cycles. This is a lot to do with unhealed emotions, unhealed energies, stresses, complexities in your love life. So this person coming in, although maybe not the most healthiest connection, right, actually becomes really transformative. And what it results in, I see you alone after this connection, right, but not in a bad way. I see you either independent or single, right? And I see you in a very happy place. I don't know if this person is bringing you financial opportunities to build something in your life, because I see you beavering away here, really content, knowing that you're building something really positive, right? So what could that be? Let me just see. It could be that, I'm a little bit repeating myself, but it could be that this person has windows to opportunities. Or it could be that this person comes in and you repeat a negative pattern with this person. And through that negative pattern, you close down that pattern and move forward. And when you move forward, it seems like you take something some material aspect from this union and you transform it into something positive. Now, I'm not seeing particularly a lot of heartache. I'm not seeing particularly a lot of pain. I'm just seeing a codependent, addictive relationship, someone that you're tethered to, right? Let me just have a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not seeing a massive breakdown or anything like that, or any massive pain barrier or anything like that you've got to go through. Seems like this person has some sort of wealth or some sort of opportunity that they're bringing into you. And you move forward. Maybe you felt stuck, and then you don't feel stuck anymore. Maybe they're offering you a job. Maybe they're offering you something else, right? Something material. And as you move forward, it's really, really positive. So that's what I'm seeing as the main transition in your love life here. So this very sort of dominant, hierarchical type of male energy coming in, someone very steadfast, okay? Maybe not particularly loving, right? But maybe they show their love or how much they like you with material objects. That's what I'm seeing for pile one. Okay, just bear with me. I've just got to do something. One moment, and we'll go on to pile three. Okay, so pile one. Sorry about that, just had to do something. So pile one, let's move on to your career and money. So this is for pile one. This is career and money. Let's see what's happening in your career and money. Wow. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, so what I can see is at last there seems to be a celebration in your career and money, something that you're going to be recognized for, something it seems like has been long awaited. Maybe you've been holding on to your finances and unsure about the future, and you're going to see a change here. And there's going to be a lovely balance come in. It's going to feel very, very nurturing, and it is going to be a sense of celebration. So this almost dovetails with with your first cards. Hold on, let me just get my brain into gear. Where your first cards here was your home. Yeah, with your home, that you had this justice coming in, right? In the same position. And then you had a celebration. This feels a lot calmer, right? There's definitely a celebration here. You feel important, you feel recognized, you feel valued here, okay? But there's this gentle kind of balance, it's like this kind of, you can breathe now. And what it allows you to do is to plan for the future now, okay? And in planning for the future, you can make some quick decisions, which maybe you couldn't make before, all right? So I see movement there, decision-making coming in. It's almost like the decisions that you need to make from the future, you can make them now, because now you're in a financial position to do so. So this is really good. So I'm just really intrigued about this celebration here. Okay, let's have a look. I don't know if potentially there might be someone that's been sitting on opportunities or something like that, and they wanted to give it to you, but they weren't in a position to give it to you. But now they're in a position to give it to you. All right, but you've definitely got the most positive card, Six of Wands. Six is about balance, the 3 and the 3, and this is going to be like a public recognition. Wow, oh my goodness, that is incredible. So you are getting confirmation that not only do you have the Six of Wands, you've got the Four of Wands, and Four of Wands is about possibly new home, settling down, or a new sense of stability. It's like a double celebration here. This is one of the most positive cards of stability in the deck, right? It's beautiful. Could be a lovely union here, because you've got the 2 and the 2, the Four of Wands. Could be a lovely union here with someone, like a new partnership, like a job offer or something like that. And I'm also getting the card that when offered, you snap it up. It may seem too good to be true. It also could bring you a lot of material wealth very quickly. That might seem a little bit excessive, okay? But when it comes, you take it and you don't look back. This is really important. So let me have a look at the time scales here. Let's see, time scales. So you've got really positive reading, pile 1. Yeah, so this is manifesting right now. This is manifesting right now, and this opportunity is coming in right now, right? So it's coming in quickly, but it's coming in smoothly. All right, it's coming in gently, right? So it's not as though it's going to be like a shock wave or something like that. I have to say, I do think someone could be returning unexpectedly and offering you something, right? An old boss, an acquaintance, maybe a company where you've applied for something before and didn't hear back, and they're coming back in. So it's coming in a very kind of smooth, in a nice, it's got a nice energy, right? It's almost as though whoever's offering you this opportunity or this promotion or this new job or this new level of income, it's almost as though they're not even aware that you're in a certain situation and you've been long awaiting this. It's almost as though they're not even aware of that. They're just like, hi, yeah, did you want this? Right? So it's all quite calm. And, but it has really positive, like really life-changing effect for you. So, and it's as though you've manifested this as well. All right, as though you have harnessed the energies of the universe, right? And you've actually manifested this. So I really like this for you. This is super, super positive. And there's no question at all that this is coming in, right? Now, what's really interesting about this is that at the start of the reading, you've got the Four of Pentacles, which is someone who's withholding slightly, right? And then at the end of the reading, you've also got someone who is withholding. All right. So what I feel is contained around your work life and your money, right? There seems to be this kind of like, or has been, an inability to let go, either you or the person coming in or the company coming in or the the changes in the company, right? That they haven't been able to move forward. And it's almost as like when the opportunity comes in, it's like I can't really explain it. It's like you almost don't believe that it's a genuine offer, right? Because there's something here where, I don't know, whether this person or this thing previously was unreliable, okay? Or that you never thought you were going to get this offer. Something like that, okay? So it's shrouded in this kind of where you felt the doors were closed, okay? So be sure when it's offered, you take it, okay? So I'm just gonna move a little bit forward. I'm also sensing that someone's gonna offer you something, right? In money or career, and they're actually a little bit ashamed to give it to you. They know they should have given it to you a long time ago. And they're kind of like, I've got it. Do you want it? Right? Of course you want it. All right. Yeah, that's what it is. Right. So it's kind of shrouded around something that has been potentially going on for some time. So I just love these cards so much. I'm just going to take another little look. Yeah. So you're looking back at the past situation. You're looking back of, were you ever going to get that promotion? Were you ever going to get that job? Were you ever going to see that money? Right? And it's like you've been waiting forever. Okay, and it's finally arrived. And as I said, when it comes in, it's kind of like this really slow, soft energy coming into your life. So really good cards for you, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like a private reading, do jump onto my links in the description, which take you to Etsy, which you can pay there or via PayPal, whatever you prefer. I have a range of available readings starting as little as £15, and I'm always really thorough in my readings. I also do emergency 24-hour readings if you really need to get that answer, and everything is in the link. Thank you, Parwell. Take care. Ciao, ciao. So this is for everybody that picked pile 2, this beautiful positive card of love and the world. And I love how the waters just melted all around the world there. Okay, so pile 2, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at your home life, see what's happening in your home life. Let's give this a good shuffle. Okay. Wow. So you've got a lot of big themes happening in your home life. All right. So what I see is that a major decision and action is a way to be taken now very swiftly, which is going to lead you forward with your home life. Okay. Or a theme around a home. And with this action, there is some hesitation, right? Or there has been of the fallout of this action, right? So there's some concern, right? And it's about kind of like, is justice going to be on my side, right? Am I going to make a bad decision? This sort of thing, right? So you have some fears around this action, but you will take this action it is a balancing act, but you have to be aware that you have the immense control over this situation, even though maybe you feel that you don't, you actually do, right? You are in control of it. It is not in control of you, right? So it may feel a little bit precarious, okay? Let's have a look here. Oh, yeah, okay. So we really do have, this is something you've been thinking about, right? That you've needed to do in your home life, and now you're stepping forward. Maybe that you're going to go to a new home, or there's a release of an old home that you're going to maybe relocate or make a major change within the home life, okay, which feels precarious. But you've been thinking about this for some time, and you are now in the energy of stepping forward and making this change. You have the king, the King of Wands, which is the king of opportunity and swift change. So there's an opportunity here for you to take. And you need to take it. What's the outcome, please? Pile 1, home life. Yeah. It's good. I mean, yeah. Okay. The outcome is movement. This is what I see. There's movement here. Okay. Yes, there's a lot of parts here that you need to manage and you need to handle, but I see like there's a little bit of chaos going on. I see it smoothing out, right? I see you being able to manage and tackle whatever it is, but I also see that the cards are telling you that you need to go in and manage and tackle, because while it seems like there's a lot of aspects going on, you just need to pick one at a time and then just take that one aspect, right, and move forward with it. But I see quite a positive overall energy here with the Wands card, because with the Wands card, it is about real opportunities and real changes and real renewal coming in. So really good cards there. So you've got something to sort out there in your home life, and that is going to happen right now. So let's go into your love life for pile 2. Let's go into your love life for pile 2. So pile 2, this is your love life. Oh my God, this was in the last reading. Okay. Wow. Well, first of all, can I say I can see a lot of men here? Okay. A lot of male energy. Right. There's a lot of fear and worry around your love life, but in fact, it's all going to work out in your favor, to the point you feel like you're released. Released isn't the word. That in your love life, you're just going to be so on top of things. And it's like you're going to be marching down the street and just feeling like, I'm amazing, I did it, and everyone can see how you're amazing that you are, right? This could even be, or your exes can see how amazing that you are. So we're surrounded by male energies, right? We're surrounded by the King of Cups, which is a very loving male energy, and the King of Swords, which is a very authoritative, decision-making and action-making type of energy, right? Most importantly, we see the Hierophant here, which is also an authority. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of male authority around you in your love life. But ultimately, a lot of male energy, right? But ultimately, there's some sort of balance coming in, and there's some sort of overall success where you're concerned. I've just seen something else, actually. Hold on, I've just seen something else. So I've just got to say what I see. I see a male energy, or you're concerned that this male energy is going to parade themselves. And this is your worry, that they think that they've won, okay, in something connected to you, that they've won, that they're like the peacock, right? They're sort of saying, look at me, right? I don't think the male energies are bad around you. I just feel like it could feel a little bit like overwhelm. And let's have a look more what's going on here. More male energy? What on earth? Wow. Wow, that's a relief. Okay. So just bear with me a moment, guys. I need to take a pause. Okay. So in your love life, you have a real dominating energy of male energy. And lots of different facets. Like I said, you've got this kind of loving male energy. You've got this kind of swift decision-making, action type energy. And then you're sandwiched, right, between the Emperor and the Hierophant. These are the most powerful male energies in the universe, okay? These are ones that tell us, like, it almost could be like the government, the religious institutions, right, all dominated by male energies. Even your love life is being dominated by male energies, right? And this is your concern. However, I think what you're perceiving just now is not a reality, because who comes forward? The Empress. Okay, this is you. You go from fear to Empress, right? What the Empress is, she's the goddess of love. She's revered, okay? She is the most beautiful, I suppose you could say, and the most coveted female energy in the deck. She has power in a gentle way, and she really out-trumps the Hierophant and the Emperor. This is the Hierophant and the Emperor, full of power. Full of power. And she out-trumps them with her soft and loving nature. And the Empress is secure, all right? She has her own kingdom. She sits in her own kingdom. I think this is a message that many people need to hear. She sits in her own kingdom. She has her own, she owns her kingdom, right? She has her own wealth. Okay, she's abundant, and she commands abundance. Okay, and she's the type of woman where gifts are bestowed on her, right? She is a sight to behold. For some people, this is considered a marriage card, especially with the Hierophant here. You've got Hierophant, celebration, and the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress are a couple, right? They're equal in power, all right? They're equal in status, and they're equal in ownership. The emperor doesn't own any more than the empress owns. Okay, they are both. They are both the key people of their kingdoms. They own different aspects of the same kingdom. That's what I want to say. All right, this is really important. So for some of you, it could be a really solid union coming into your life, which, as I said, could feel really overwhelming. All right, this is not a small meet someone at the bar, have a little chat, whatever, take you out, Netflix and chill. No, this is something far bigger, far reaching, right? Life changing. This is a very serious union in your love life, right? This is a power dynamic, all right? Which you don't have to wield power. You don't have to think about how you're going to manage it. You just have the natural skills and the position in order to manage it effectively, right? You don't have to do anything. Then I've just got the lovers just falling out, right? So for many of you, you better hold on to your hat here, because something big in your love life is coming in, massive. Right? This is husband material, wife material coming into your life. This could be the start of a long-term relationship, or your current relationship transforming into a really serious long-term commitment. Here I see a lot of movement forward. I couldn't get more cards to signify a really serious, transformative connection coming in, which is not fleeting. It's solid. It's long term. Okay. Just seeing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll just pull one more card. Right. This is it's big, It's really big, right? So I hope you're ready for this pile too. Okay. Yeah. It feels a lot, right? It might come into your life when there's an awful lot going on, and it just feels a lot when it comes in, right? You might feel like there's so many aspects and so many dynamics to this connection that you don't feel like you can unravel it, but at the same time, it's a union that was always meant to be. And the forces outside of you are determining this union. Like, you don't have a say as such, right? That the universe is orchestrating this all on your behalf. But once a union takes place, it just really glides forward, right, in quite a rapid way. So you could find yourself spending a lot of time with this person, and looking to the future. Yeah, and building a legacy for the future with this. Wow, my voice isn't really demonstrating how powerful this is. This is a one in a lifetime union. Like I said, it's not a fleeting thing, right? It's not someone's coming in, coming out. Someone's coming in and someone's staying, right? As I said, for many of you, this could be engagement, marriage, meeting the person of your dreams, right? Here. Okay, wow, I'm a little bit caught up on that pile too. So let's go to your money and career for pile 2. So this is everyone that picked pile 2, and this is your money and career. Let's have a look, pile 2. Pile 2, money and career. Wow, we've got the same cards. Wow, oh, amazing, 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 amazing. What I can see is that you're looking at your money, looking at what you've got left, right? Looking at what you've accumulated, wondering how things are going to change and grow where your money is concerned. And I see a rapid movement forward here, a way to come in for pile 2. And then I see that you've had a lot of, there's been a lot of fear here around money. Maybe you thought your money was running out. Maybe you thought you didn't have enough. Maybe you thought there was barriers to making more, all right, or to having more. But I see you here in a very positive position here with the 8 of Pentacles, which is a really positive card. And I see you getting down to work, basically, right? Making that money work for you, being very happy in what you're actually doing and what you're actually building. So you're no longer looking at your assets, you're actually doing something with your assets, right? And it's maybe been between 2 scenarios where you haven't wanted to look at this situation. You've been protecting. I'll show you. Right, I think the cards speak for themselves. See the ladies blindfolded and see the ladies blindfolded. So there's been a lot of decision making around money here, and something that you haven't really wanted to look at and haven't wanted to make that decision and not know which path to take. But here you are taking that path, right? It's changing. Let me see what brings in that change. Right, so there's 2 opportunities coming in for you, right? Of different energies. You're going to be offered something. It's quite small, right? But it's sufficient to make that change. And what's this other one? There's some other decision making here. Yeah, where you felt you haven't been able to move forward, right? That you haven't been able to plan or anything like that. Let me just see. That's something's coming in to change that. It's a small change, right? In your money and career, it's a small change, but it unlocks where you've been blocked, right, to move forward. Let me have another look here. Oh, we've got the devil energy. Okay. And we've got an ending here and a release. Okay. Whatever it is around your money energies, there's quite a lot of negative energy, okay, around your money energy here. And it's tied up with fear, not wanting to face things, maybe feeling restrained or tethered to something which you feel like you can't free yourself, or money comes at a cost, right? And the cost is too high, but there's an ending here. Whatever direction you're going in, money-wise, is going to be stopped by the universe, right? And you're going to be released here, right, into something fresh and new, with new opportunities, right, a new direction, which may feel a little bit precarious, right? But this person has their best clothes on, right? They're taking an opportunity. They're taking what they have in a new direction, which I really, really like. But as I said, somebody or something's coming in to offer you an opportunity. It's quite small, but it's sufficient to make that change. Let's have a look a little bit more to see what that offer is. Yeah, an offer is going to come in, right? It's quite small, maybe too good to be, like when I say small, it's maybe too good to be true. So the way it comes in might be quite small, right? And you're like, huh? Really? I get that. All right. But I feel that the way that it's going to be offered, or the way that it comes in with the email or whatever it is, seems quite small, but it's quite big, right? There's a lot of money to be made here, right? There's a lot of money for you to accumulate. And it's also telling you to be a strategist, right? Do that thing, strategize, okay? Don't hesitate. The gold is laid out on the path, pick it up, right? Don't immediately think, oh, should I go to the police and should I share it with whatever? Just get on it, grab it, right? So this opportunity is coming in. It's actually a big opportunity, but it seems quite small initially. And it's offering you the opportunity to really enhance your money and career. So, pile 2, you've got pretty amazing cards there. So anyway, if you would like a private reading, jump onto the links, which will take you to Etsy, where you can view all the different readings. You can pay on Etsy, or you can pay on Etsy, or you can pay via PayPal if you prefer, once you've just seen the booking that you want. And it starts as little as £15, which is a really good purchase, because I can see other tarot readers, and they're charging £120 just for half an hour tarot reading. Okay, guys, so thank you so much. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so this is for everyone that picked pile 3, which is the 9 of Cups. I think I said it was the 10 of Cups before. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's the 9 of Cups, okay, which is a beautiful card of abundance. So let's see what the cards are saying for you. And let's jump on to your home life for pile 3. So what's going on in the home life for pile 3? Let's have a look here. Very similar to pile 1, actually, which is really interesting. So in your home life, I see you wanting to make changes in the home, wanting a new home, having to do chores and tasks around the home, maybe worried about money and how much this is going to cost you, right, around the home, or something to do with the home. And I feel like you're wondering, right, if you can control this situation. Is the situation bigger than you can handle? I think that's coming across. And we have the Justice card here, which, let me just see if this is falling in your favor. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, and the what? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. Okay, so we've got a block to a change at the moment with your home life, right? Feeling like things aren't working out in your favor, feeling disillusioned if you're going to find, maybe feeling disillusioned if you're going to find a new home, right? Or if you can make the changes necessary, okay? But we've got Justice right in the middle of this, which Justice is rebalance. It's very rare that Justice comes out negative, right? Justice is an authority, a universal authority here that rebalances anything that is unjust, okay? So let me just dig a little bit further with that, yeah. So I see for many of you, there is this sense of relocation, right? Of picking up what you've got now and relocating close by, right? I'm not seeing a major move to another country or anything like that. I see that there's a move potentially. If there's not a move, it's about, there's a lot of things that you need to do with your home. You may need tradesmen, people like that. And with that comes a burden. Okay. I'm still not quite finding, I think what I'm wanting to see here with the Justice is not really spelling out for me. So let's go a little bit. Ah, okay, the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. Oh, good, the Emperor. Okay. So let me just go back over this. I see there's things that are needed done in your home. There might be repairs, it might be replacements, it might be, refurbishments, it might be bringing tradespeople in, that sort of thing. And there's a worry around cost here and a worry around moving forward. Okay, like, is this ever going to happen? Am I ever going to get this done? And things like that. So there's quite a heavy burden and there's a lot of energy that you need to expel here in order to get things done. But I see the action will be taken, right? And I see the Emperor and Justice in the middle, right? Emperor and Justice are very similar energies. The Emperor is like the authority, the societal authority, let's just say, right? The Emperor represents organizations, business, people in charge of, like the mayor, the city, the town, that sort of thing. And that's actually connecting with Justice, right? So there's two energies in authority here, which I feel is in your favor, but there's no real sense of celebration here, right? But I think what the cards are telling me, that you can feel reassured that these energies are present. Let me see why there's no celebration here. Right, what I'm getting with this is that there's an ending, right? And that there's some sadness associated with this ending around your home, right? So it's not a celebration, but I do feel like, well, I think my message to you is don't hold on to something that is no longer serving you. Because I feel there's something around your home life that's just not serving you, right? And I think these two very dominant cards in the middle are telling you it's not serving you. Don't invest anymore. Yes, it might feel really difficult to move forward, right? But it's something that needs to be done. You need to let this cycle close where your home life is concerned, and you need to move forward. And that's why you're not getting a sense of celebration. All right. And there will be small opportunities coming your way and a revival of something new, a new direction coming in. Right. But I think this is all about letting go, getting done what needs to be done, and taking action and moving forward and trusting that this is in your highest good. Okay, so let's go on to your love life for pile 3, sorry. So let's go on to pile 3. Let's have a look at their love life. What's happening in their love life for pile 3? What's happening in their love life for pile 3? What's happening in their love life for pile 3? What's happening in their love life for pile 3? Oh, pile 3. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Okay. I think pile 3 is about the ending of cycles, right? And you shouldn't turn away from this reading, right? Because it is the ending of cycles, right? So there's something in your home life that is ending, right? And there's something in your love life also, which is potentially ending, right? Because what I see is you want to move forward in your love life. You want the real thing, of course. We all want the real thing. But there's a break in your love life, right? There's something that isn't working in your love life, a third party dynamic, or not being valued, okay? Or someone has their eyes on someone else, or you never feel first best, something like that. And there's an encouragement here to stop the worrying and step forward into something new, or even to walk away. But the walking away brings in a different dynamic, something fresher. Okay, so I do see a breakup here, right? Or a love dynamic, as I said, that isn't working, right? There's too many people involved. All right, let's go forward. Yeah, you're being told to make a clear decision here, right? To put your boundaries in, to move forward. This is really important in your love life. You've got to set boundaries for yourself, okay? And act with the power that you have. Don't crumble under the emotions, okay? Let's have a look. There may be Oh, great and great ending here. Right. There may be um, someone, there may be small questions that need answered, right? Questions that you've always known about that need answers, right? That you know the answer already, okay? But you need to ask the person or you need to ask yourself as you put in these boundaries. But what I'm seeing for you is that this isn't like walking away from love, right? This is like stepping into a new reality. And in that new reality is where you're going to find a really healthy, beautiful union with just you and the other person. Because feel this is very much third party. There's a third party dynamic going on here, right? And you need to make the clarity of the decision. And you've just got this amazing, beautiful card as you step away, right? This really solid, beautiful home life with a really healthy union here and real happiness. And I think that you know that you have to move away from someone in order to be able to get this real happiness, right? You know it's there, right? So it's a really beautiful card, the Four of Wands. For some, it can be like an engagement. It's certainly a celebration. It's people that you welcome into your life when happiness shows up in your life and you have a gathering, right? There's this beautiful house there as well in this reading, right? So you know in order to get to this position, you have to make that decision. And I can't even see you crying once you've made this decision at all. The decision just needs to be made, right? So pile 3, you're very much in the ending of cycles and the beginning of new healthy cycles. This is what I feel for you. So let's go on to your money and career. Pile 3, money and career. Let's have a look. Let's see if these cycles continue. Like, stay with it, right? Because there can be really important information here for you. Okay, so let's have a look. Pile 3, money and career. So what I'm seeing here is that there's been a lot of struggles in your money and career. You're finding it very difficult to stay on top of things, all right? You're seeking an opportunity. I think you're wondering where that opportunity is. You're feeling like somewhat trapped. Maybe your energy is drained, okay? Maybe you're exhausted, okay? You can't see the woods for the trees. That's what they actually say, right? There is a sense of overwhelm around your money and career. Seeing lots of opportunities that turn into non-opportunities, right? However, I see a movement forward here. I see you harnessing the energy of the Chariot, right? And it might mean that you need to move into a different sector, into a different type of work, right? In order for the money and the career to change, right? Yeah, I see a movement away from maybe from what you've been doing, all right, or where your focus has been. And this leads you into very, very, very nice, steady opportunity and money coming into you in a very steady way. Now, it may mean that you've got to do a little bit of a grind, right? Like on a daily basis, maybe you're going to have to stick to certain hours or that sort of thing. But it feels good to you because you know that you're building something solid. So I do see money and career changing from something that feels quite difficult and unpleasant, right, into something that feels like, okay, we're making steps here. And this work opportunity or money opportunity is something that you can see a future with. Like if you were looking into the future, you can see that it's not just a one-off thing, right? It's something that could offer you many, many years ahead, right? And at least many, many months ahead, right? It's not something fleeting here. So it seems like a steady opportunity coming into your life to earn money in a very steady way. I'm not saying that it's a lot of money, but it's money that is rewarding to earn. And it's money that you feel that you can build a foundation in your life. It's better than, let's just say it's not like the waitressing where you just get tips, or a job where you just get commission and it's uncertain. It's more than that, but it's not huge, it's not masses of money, right? But by the end of the year, you could accumulate some really steady wealth with this. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. So again, there's a dynamic change here from painful to painless. Okay, and I've also got a message for you as well. It's like, what's more painful, having no money or bits of money and having the daily stress of that, or actually spending a few hours a day putting your head down and getting that money? And yes, you've got to give up something, right? You've got to give up your afternoons, your mornings, or your evenings, or whatever it is, right? But what is less painless? Well, less painless is knowing that you've got money coming in, that it's steady, it's reasonably enjoyable work, which is always a plus. You know, I've got a message for you. I was at the beach the other day, and I was on the beach, and a friend of mine is having some money worries, right? And when I was on the beach, this was just one little beach, right, in Italy, right? And there's thousands of beaches in Italy, right? And I just thought, I was laying there and I was just like, all the people on this beach, or the majority of people on this beach, all have money and a job. And that's multiplied at every single beach. So why can't my friend also have that? Of course she can, because the law of averages is that most people have money and most people have a job. And that's the same for you as well. And I see justice coming in. So you could get some money back here, or the imbalance could be rebalanced, right? An imbalance in money could be rebalanced. You could get, I was going to say something like a tax refund, money that someone owes you, an opportunity missed comes back towards you, something like that. I like the justice card here. Yeah. So I see small opportunities coming in for you, right? The start of something new here, right? Which is going to give you exactly what you want. Yes, you still may have to balance the finances, the purse strings a little bit, okay, but at least you have this kind of long view. It's going to give you the stability that you're craving. I just want to see the justice here. Do I have a look at the Justice? No. I just want to see the Justice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely gonna. Oh my God! I knew there was something here. I really felt the Justice card was coming in and going to give you something. Going to give you something back, right? And what I got was yes, you're getting something small coming in initially, right? With a steady income, right? Coming in, which is going to give you the stability. And yes, you're going to have to juggle your finances a little bit. But then I knew that Justice was going to come in, and some other opportunity is going to come in out of this, something bigger, right? Something maybe exciting, right? And what I see you ending up with is, boom, the happiest card in the deck. The home, the loving relationships, the stability, the feeling that life is good. And this is the Ten of Cups. And that's a very abundant card. Now, it doesn't mean abundant as in you're going to be a celebrity, you're going to be driving a Porsche and stuff like that. What it means is you find yourself in a situation where you are so unbelievably happy and everything comes together for you to offer you that what everyone wants. They want to wake up in the morning and feel happy. They want to have a home that they own or love in an environment that they love with people around them that they love. And this isn't far off, right? This isn't far off. You may have to, let me just have a look about this. It may be, right, it may be in approximately 8 months, right? You might go, oh my God, I can't wait 8 months. 8 months, you've got your head down and you're doing your little bits of work, right, with the stability. But it leads to this bigger grand finale. Maybe something that you thought that was out of reach. So you move from the 8 to the 10. Actually, have I done it too far? I said 8 months, but maybe it's 2 months because you've moved from the 8 to the 10, which is only 2. So you're on this amazing journey. So you've got nothing to worry about in your career and your money. 0. You've got nothing to worry about here. So I hope you enjoyed that, Pile 3. Your reading was particularly interesting. And if you would like a private reading to know more, just follow the links in the description. They will lead you to Etsy. You can pay on Etsy, or you can just look at the readings that are available. They are very economical. They start at £15 for a one question, which I'm very thorough about. And I also have emergency readings there as well. So just take a look and I'll be happy to do a reading for you. Okay, thanks so much. Take care, everyone. Ciao, ciao.